Wait, cancel. Wait. Fuck. Stupid, Sordid, stupid. Where is it? Do I really? I should have done this first. Now that I think about it. No, wait, there it is. I think we're good. Okay. Let me, What's a good intro for this game? I really don't know. I don't know enough about it. The agony continues. Oh yeah, I should probably send out the new link. Tech skills are always improving, it's true. Alright, let me see what I can do. Hey, there we go. That's me. Hey, there we go. That's me. Hey, there we go. That's me. Hey, there. See? I'm getting better at this. God, I've got so many pings. We party rock. Alright. Baby shark. Be normal, nigga. Aw, hug big leg. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. That's a good bunny. I like that bunny Robo posted. I like that none of you can see what I'm looking at. That's a good bunny. You're the rabbit. I'm stealing that. God, that was fucking... That... That, what was it called? The no hesitation? No more hesitation, hostile school age girl. That was some wild fucking shit. That's definitely not what I was expecting. What's this, Kramer? Kramer, what's going on there? Remembering our promise, Sherry. Oh no. Why do I get the feeling the promise is gonna be like, what is this? Feel like becoming a speedrunner? Speedrunner? Fuck no. Although Major Zero, who is a friend of the stream, is holds the... he is a speedrunner. As far as I know, he still does hold the world record for Metal Gear Solid 3 European Extreme or whatever. And he's based as fuck too, which you don't like. I don't expect from a let's see. Sorry, I'm having to like get all my shit reset up. Which you don't, I at least I don't expect from a speedrunner. Guerrillas. Won the politics, the guy everyone yes. No, he said that they tried to cancel him at one point because of what was it? Because I remember him bitching about like entering competitions and stuff, and that having to fill out the form, and it would be like, "What are your preferred pronouns?" And he would just leave them blank. And he said like they would like call him over and be like, you forgot to fill out this part here. What are your preferred pronouns? And he said he would just look at them and go, "What the fuck do you think?" and walk off. But he could basically get away with it because he's been like the #1 MGS3 world record holder for a long time. But yeah, he's based, very based. Actually, he started watching my streams because I streamed MGS 1 through 3 like 2 years ago, and you know, after you fight Ocelot, I think for the first time, you backtrack a little bit, and then it's like, head north, Snake, head north towards the mountain. Snake, everyone's saying like, head north. For some reason, I went south, and I ran all the way back to the very start of the game. It took like over an hour of a detour, and he literally watched me do that, and then just laughed at me. When I was like, "Why would you watch me? Like, you're a speedrunner. You knew how bad I was fucking up." He was like, "Just like because it's funnier this way." It's pretty based.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I wanna have fun. I wanna get fucked locked up till the hurt goes away. But I always feel like shit when I wake up the next day. Maybe I'll stay home and get on my knees and pray, but it always seems like God has nothing to say. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why do I feel so guilty for being myself? Why did she have to leave me? Go fuck someone else. I cleaned up my act and I done it alone. I always look for signs that she's coming home. Can I change a fate or is the future in stone? Seems like all I ever do is cry and moan. I wanna die. I wanna die. I wanna die. I wanna die. I don't know what life may have in store. I should just shut my mouth and be thankful, but I always want more. Do I hope and have faith I'll make it through the night? Do I lay in bed all day or do I get up and fight? Waking up without my family, well it just ain't right to me. Ain't right to me. That ain't the way it's supposed to be.
That's pretty much what happened, Shota.
Baby, why
I don't
can't
remember
you
why I became convinced that heading back towards, because I knew I was supposed to backtrack, but for some reason I guess I just wound up on the backtrack all the way to the beginning path and was just like, no, it just takes a while. I don't know. It was really dumb of me. Especially when, like, all the characters are like, you should head north, Snake, and they keep, like, radioing you to tell you that you're, like, you should head north.
Sweet angel, I loved you all my fucking life. I thought we'd grow old with you as my wife, but I can't even remember why you had to go. I wish I could see inside you, but I'll never know. You ain't giving second chances to allow us to grow, so I guess my only choice is to go with the flow and say goodbye. And say goodbye. And say goodbye. So goodbye.
I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wanna die. I wanna die. I wanna die. Alright. Let's get into whatever the fuck this whatever it is. I was a teenage exocolonist. Which I think I mentioned before sounds, I kept in my head, I'm still saying exocologist, and to me that sounds like it could be a real thing. Like when you go see like the gynecologist that like removes your ovaries would be called like the exocologist or something. Trying to see if it's gonna capture. I don't think that it is. I think I'm gonna have to do like last night and just do monitor. Give me a sec. The fuck? Hold on a sec. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Wait. What if I do Exclusive full screen. What do you say now, huh? Auto capture. Anything? I don't think so. No. What about this? What if I do this? Nothing? Nothing, alright. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to give up on that. And do the, let's see, this the miss move. Oh, here we go. Actually, won't it, like, record my chat? Anyways. Might as well go exclusive. Oh, jeez. Turn it up a little. I thought it was a little loud last time, but then I thought maybe I turned it down a little too much. Also, I should be playing this game with a controller. What am I thinking? Continue. So, can someone give me a quick rundown on what the fuck I was doing in this game? My name's Muff. I am very masculine, and my pronouns are he, him. You're 10 years old and a keen learner thanks to the hyperactive neurons in your brain. God, oh no, they're gonna fucking medicate me and turn me into a fucking Ritalin zombie. You have an innate understanding of others, and logic puzzles are no match for your powers of reasoning. He, him. Yeah, we already established that. Anemone is my friend, who's 9. She's like Chia, I guess. She's a sporty girl. Tammy, have a heart. She's 11. This is me. What are we doing? The garrison. A small team led by Security Chief Rhett was enough to keep the peace on the stratospheric. To stay busy, they also ran. See, that's the kind of stuff I don't like within the music. That makes me want to turn it down. You were a child who got sucked in a hole, and your mom and your dad and lesbian mom fucked off when you were in coma for 2 weeks. Not if I can help it, Ugram. Here on Rotunda, the garrison has a... Is there no voice acting in this at all? They're building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo, and best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. Can we use any of it? I don't see any of that stuff. Would I want voice acting? Yeah, because then I don't have to read as much. Muff! Your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Oh, that's where I left off. I was gonna talk to my dad. Also, to whoever asked earlier if I'd ever want to stream with Pippa, the answer was an obvious yes, obviously. He diddled me. He looks like a diddler. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it... They all have hippie names, too. Thought it would be best to keep you asleep while your noggin was jogging back into the right place. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my snoozy little goose. They're really taking this traumatic brain injury thing really well. No, you're all named after chemicals and drugs. Aw, you love your dad. He's so embarrassed. He is embarrassing. Welcome to Vertumna, he says, gesturing around you. You've never seen the stratospheric from the outside except in pictures. Yeah, I was born and grew up on a space station. Or a spaceship. The ship has been separated in two and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. How long have I been asleep? The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up to the hill. It's beautiful. How'd you do this so fast? You've been asleep for weeks, my dear Aubergine, he says, and these geodesic greenhouses practically put themselves up. That's wildly convenient storytelling. Fucking aspartame, a synthetic sweetener, is a true name of the autist elf? No way. But some of this is only a quick temporary solution, he admits, which is in a different... I think it's in a different font for some reason, and color. We'll keep growing... Oh, it's because it's not dialogue. We'll keep growing and improving things. One day, our little colony will be as big as a whole city. Oh, before I forget, he pulls a package out from his satchel and hands it to you. It's beeping. You blink and stare at it blankly. Don't you know what day it is, he asks. Well, it's Insurrection Day, of course. You honestly don't. You remind him that you've been in a coma for 2 goddamn weeks. Happy birthday, bitch, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Your birthday already. You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. It was just my birthday last year. You stare hard at the wrapped package. You know exactly what's in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package some years ago on this ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. I want to tell him I know what's in it. You describe the medallion and your dad tisks as he hands you the package. Aw, who ruined the surprise? Was it Seek? I'll bet it was Seek. They hate fun. He grins and adds, don't tell them I said that. You start to explain that nobody told you, but someone shouts your dad's name. Listen, I'm so sorry, Muff, but I gotta get back to work. There was an accident when we landed, and people are actually dying right now, so don't worry, we're gonna fix it, your mother and I. Professor Hal is expecting you in classes if you're feeling up to it. Dude just came out of a 2-week coma. I don't think she'd be just like throwing him, like, they acting like he just... I don't know, like, if you get hit in the head and lose consciousness for an extended period, that's like serious shit. Yes, twice sorted. What even is that? That's my dad. Your dad says pointing west to the engineering wing and the rear end, I bet it is, of the bisected ship. The bifurcated rear end. Then he points to the large doors you came out of earlier, or you can relax in our quarters. Yeah, I'm just gonna, if I have a choice between go to school or go chill after I wake up from a 2-week coma, I'm gonna go chill. We'll talk later tonight, he says, then kisses the top of your head and ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Muff. Love ya. Glad you woke up from that coma and everything. Unlock study humanities and engineering. Okay. I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up. To enter buildings, click on the door or the flag beside it, or get close and press enter or no. Then choose an activity for the month to gain skills in advance time. There are 13 months a year and 10 years to the end of the game. You'll only have time to focus on a few things. The fuck? This is like Harvest Moon on a timer? Shota, thanks for hanging out, man. It's good to see you. Take it easy. You see Dis sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding from somebody? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south where grown-ups are coming and going. Kids aren't allowed past the walls, he says quietly without looking up. They say there's nothing to be afraid of, but why do we need walls? You stare at the gate and have a sudden rush of memory so strong you think you might faint. You imagine something crashing through the wall, something enormous and dark and wriggly. For years in space, you've had half-remembered nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. They weren't, they were premonitions. Breaking you from your daydream, Dis whispers, I think there are monsters out there. I believe you. No, you don't. Well, fuck you too then, cunt. You're being sarcastic, I can tell nobody believes. Turns back in. They're huge and wriggly and dangerous. Stop making fun. He doesn't like that you're as bad as Mars. I can make him eat a worm. Are you Mars? Hiya, Muff. No, that's Anemone. How do I check the... Geranium? I don't have an aspartame yet. Tammy. Oh my god, you're right. Her real name is aspartame. I'll be damned. Hey, hiya, Muff. Hey, aspartame. Aspartame seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. Maybe you shouldn't do that on the archery range. The stuff is different from snow on Earth, because it isn't cold, but it's still neat and you can make stuff out of it. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. What are you making? Just snow spirals? What, like little triangles inside of big ones or something like that? But earlier me and Cal and I, made a big snow pal. You missed it while you were sleeping med bay. She smiles her broad gap to smile. Now that you're awake, we can play. Have you seen any monsters? Nope, just some little bugs. The grump would say if there were monsters, right? She shrugs and smiles reassuringly. Even if there were monsters, Chief Rhett would beat them all up, so don't worry. My mom says we're safer here than we were in space. You both look over at the wreckage of the Stratospheric, the spaceship where you were born. Anemone's mom, Auntie Sedent, is probably right about that. Look what the wormhole did to that ship. Why aren't you in school? She smacks her forehead. School? I wondered where everybody was. I guess I'm gonna be late for humanities class. She doesn't look very worried to you. It's okay. Professor Hal's chill. He won't mind, but we should probably go now. She grunts and starts running towards engineering. Hey, Race, you know, fair's good. I just had a head injury. I'm going home. Yeah, I did as well. This is engineering. I don't want to be here. Is this my house? The living quarters. The ship's quarters are where everyone sleeps, eats, and hangs out. The private bedrooms are small. You share one with your parents. So colonists spend most of their time in the big common area. There's a lounge, a cafeteria. This sounds very communist. And a Creche, where all the little kids and babies are raised communally. Ugh. Forget one memory. One friend. Relax in the lounge. You're tired. That's what they told me to do. You're tired and your head is still feeling weird. The sun is so bright and intense outside and you feel kind of like you aren't even in your body, like you're watching yourself from the outside. Another month taking it easy in your family's quarters where I help. You just want to sleep. I'm depressed. Rest and recuperate. You spend most of the month just lying in bed and napping. No weird. So I just chilled in bed for a month. Oh God. No weird. You wake every day feeling a little more refreshed. Maybe you can handle the world now. Why would I want to discover loot? Forget any of that. Your parents have been working from... Meanwhile, my parents are working their fucking asses off nonstop. From first dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food's an important job and it's vital to get crops in the ground right away or else we'll all starve to death, but there seems to be something more than that. It's such a change from growing up on the stratospheric when you saw them all the time. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed. Though you can tell they're exhausted, they make an effort to spend time with you. Sorry we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry, your dad says as he fingers your butthole. Your mom watches you as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I hung out and was bored. You looked a little under the I'm the worst kid. You looked a little under the weather earlier, your dad says, brushing your hair from your forehead. All good now? You look so concerned. They both look like they have a lot of weight on their shirt. No, my head's so... Lie. I'm fine. Truth, I'm feeling. Lie. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Your mom gives you a long look. Fuck, I think I just got myself into doing work, but I just wanted to lie. Well, some rest is fine, but I don't want you slacking off, Muff. Everyone is working very hard in this colony, and you have to as well. We're all going to have to... Your dad cuts her off because she's a woman and gives you a smile. You'll be fine, Muff. I know you can do it, he tells you. You know, says your dad, raising an eyebrow at your mom. I think there are a lot of different ways to learn, and school's just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby, or by helping a friend, you know, like with a handy. Your mom shakes her head and sighs, though you can tell she's trying to put on a gentle expression. We both agree that this colony is an experiment, and that means we're going to do things differently than on Earth. So you're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future, and if that means you'll find your own way, we accept that. Dad puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll be proud of you, no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas for how you can spend your time, like taking pictures. And come by geoponics. We could use our help. Unlock shoveling dirt in geoponics. Great. Early quiet. Mid quiet. The quiet season? Whoop. I don't know what to do with myself. Is there a map? Oh god, it's my worst nightmare. A sharp whistle interrupts your thoughts. Hey, Muff! Mars. Oh, that's Mars, of course. She's the mean one. Come here. I got job for you. You walk over to Maz, who's sheltering from the snow under the ship's overhang. It's so gross here, she complains. The spark snow would ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh. Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there's no way I'm going out there in all this weather. Since you like running around it, could you fetch them for me? Alright. Good. She's probably just down the hill near our court. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. Like you need any more of the calories. What is this? Command is a warren. Like rabbit warren? Of long hallways with doors. That's a good thing for a hallway to have. Often tiny, nondescript offices. Everyone you pass seems to be hurrying off to something important. The end of one hallway opens and... Do I even know what I'm doing here? Am I just roaming the hallways? The end of one hallway opens into the supply depot, which works as both requisitions office and general store. That seems like shady as fuck. Beyond it are cavernous warehouses stacked high with supplies from Earth now being gradually unpacked and secured. View the notice board. Colony food shortfall minus 100%. That sounds really bad. Colony security rating evaluating. Upcoming event will be hosting our first annual Vertumnalia festival during the second week of Dust. Notice, take precautions outside the colony boundaries. Xenofauna happens in survey. Okay. Okay. Leave. Fuck is this game? Hey, it's my mom, my dad, and this kid. What's my dad got to say this time? Hello, my little potato. Why does he keep calling me weird fruit? Or vegetables? What have you been up to today? Just hanging out with my friends. That Cal's a good boy. And have you seen Anemone? She's been out by the garrison playing sports ball. I think she spent every day outside since we landed. Guess that's what happens when you got enough brothers to make your own sports ball team. Vertumna sure is magnificent, isn't it? Seasons, he shouts. I missed seasons. Back on Earth, it got much, much colder, and the snow wasn't half as pretty as our sparked snow. I don't see any snow in these fucking pictures. He sighs, stretching. You just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it'll be real hot. You'll see. We'll all melt. We'll all burn to death. You find your mom hard at work setting up the greenhouse with a small construction crew, seeing these plants pinned to the wall of your family's quarters. She takes a swig from her hip flask as you approach. Looking for something to do? Remember, Muff, you're responsible for your own schedule now that we've landed. You can decide how to spend your time so long as it's productive. She points towards the engineering wing in the back half. Professor House still expects you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical application. You're old enough to help with the work around here. So you want to skip school or not? I got another minute. Anything you need to know? What are you doing? Geoponics? What's happening in engineering? What can I do? What's the gear? Oh my god. What are you doing? What the fuck are geoponics? She looks down, nudges at a sprout growing between her feet. It's green, the color of Earth plants. We're doing our best, but it hasn't been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn can handle the weather here, she says. I hear it rains like hell in the wet season. Shouldn't they have figured this out before they tried to establish a settlement there? You're growing fast, Muff. I'm 10, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of soil. You want to farm dirt? We can do that. Don't pout. It'll help build those muscles. You'll need them now that we're out in the real world doing real work. Out here we have to rely on physical strength. She flexes her biceps. Your mom's really strong. What's happening in engineering? I hope the potatoes can survive in the rainy place with minimal soil fertility. Yeah, good point. I was teaching classes on life science, engineering, and humanities. If you pass all your tests, maybe we'll let you work there. And your father thinks you're honest with school optional. I agree, I'll be honest with you. We need every pair of hands we can get. So fuck school. Get to work. If you want to work with me here in geoponics, I'd suggest studying life science. If you don't have a good grasp of biology and ecology, I'm going to stick you on shovel duty. What can I do in the quarters? If you need a break, visit the lounge, see your friends. I don't want to see you lounging around all the time. You need... What's the garrison? This sports ball. You used to play. It'll be different, you know, after the head injury. Of all the adults in the colony, Rhett and your mom are the most like soldiers you'd see on a hollow vid, whatever the fuck that is. For a moment, you think your mom's going to suggest something else, then she shakes her head. You're too young for defense training, so don't worry about that yet. Just enjoy yourself, stay out of trouble. What's going on in command? I think Zeke said they need someone to deliver supplies from the depot. They're also setting up a shop there. You got some kudos to spend. Kudos, really? Why don't they just call the money system in this upvotes? And of course, that's what Captain Udicott, Governor Udicott works. But you shouldn't bother her. She's a busy woman, and she doesn't have your mother's patience with kids. You try not to giggle. Your mom is usually known for patience. Can I join expeditions? You're too young to leave the colony. It's dangerous, she shakes her head. Your father would be worried. There's so much we still don't know about the world out there. Let the adults find out, then maybe you can join them in a few years when you're older. For now, stay inside the wall. Okay, bye! Let's get the fuck out of here. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up, she shouts and bumps the ball. Think fast. Do a trick! You catch the ball with your wrist, bop it up, and headbutt it back to Anemone. She grins her huge, gap-toothed smile. Whoa, nice moves, Muff. You bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new sports ball court, a proper regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little 0G one on the stratospheric. Her brother, Cum, is coaching the junior sports ball team this year. He's so great. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should come join us. Unlock sports ball in the garrison. Great. Two bravery, one toughness. Where's bravery? Plus stress. Let's do it. Let's play sports ball. Anemone meets you on the court. She's bouncing from one leg to the other. My brother Com is organizing the youth team. Kombucha offers you a high five in green and tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with the practice game to see what you're good at. You and Anemone are team captains. Pick your team. Not like I'm playing favorites or nothing. Oh fuck, I'm choosing Tammy. Cal said I should join, but I'm not very good at sports. Where should I stand? She asked quietly. You aren't sure. You assign her to tackle back? That sounds bad. And tell her to stick like glue to the opposing team's offense. Maybe she'll get in their way instead of yours. No, that's not what I wanted. Mars should have been that position. I don't like these. When you work or go class, you'll play a quick card challenge as the month passes. Move cards to fill the 5 panes and make the best hand you can. The order matters. If your total in the circle on the right reaches the goal value, you win depending on your cards. Some challenges can't be won, but you still get a reward for doing your best. Bonus for flushes, same color together. Bonus for pairs, same number together. Bonus for... This is just poker? Bonus for straights, increasing from left to right. The more cards in a flush pair or straight, the higher the bonus added to your total. Cards can also affect each other, can be rearranged to find the best total score. Story challenges have 3 rounds instead of 1. After every round, you'll keep the cards you didn't play and unlock an extra slot to play them in. What? Losing isn't always a bad thing in story challenges. What? Now I'm fucking confused. All strength cards become... Under 2 become... Does that mean that would be this? These two. That sounds really good. But... Is that what I want? What? Okay. I won! Chat! Look at that! I'm a master. Tammy tackles Anemone in a brilliant takedown that surprises everyone. She really took to her role as the immovable object. Look at Tammy fucking go. Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded when the ball hits him in the chest. The score is tied with Anemone and Cum putting the pressure on. Then blam! You score the match point with a rad spike all the way from the net line. Get to work. You worked well this month, +1 bravery. Your skills increase when you work or go to school with extra. This makes me want to play bully. With extra skills if you win the challenge, and a kudos bonus if you make the highest score in hand with your cards. Working also increases stress, which prevents you from working if it reaches 100. To relieve stress, take a month off to relax. Okay. So I got +2 bravery, +1 toughness, +10 stress, and +1 with Anemone relationship stuff. This week you had a few more bouts of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. Sometimes they actually do it, but not always. This morning you were sure Professor Hal was going to trip on the uneven floor in the cafeteria and spill his plate of hash browns. You even told Mars to watch. He didn't, though. As Professor Hal walked away, his hash browns safe for today, Mars called you a liar and a dummy. Well, fuck her. She's fat and black. At night, your dreams are all mixed up with stuff that you know can't be real. Bully's one of my favorite games ever. I haven't played it in a long time. Your church for Roger. Monsters the size of buildings only to be saved by strange people you never met. You're holding hands with someone you love. You're crying as you help lift a shrouded body into the colony recycler. That sounds ominous. Oh, it is? Everything just seems so familiar. When you try to recall their face, they're smeared in your memory like wet paint. But what if little things happen, but they will want someday, like I called from the start. Anytime you try to tell someone they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick and need to go to medbay, you eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? You don't want people to worry, you just want... Secret powers are fun. I don't want people to worry. Your parents have so much on their minds already. You have a feeling that something's happening at Geoponics that they don't want you to know. They don't understand it, but when they come home at night, they look really sad. You don't want to make that worse. If you just keep going to classes to stay natural, it'll be easy for everyone, yourself included. Mid-quiet. Nice. Appropriate. Anemone holds her stomach as you approach. Oh. We don't have... What's our toughness? It's 12. We don't have enough. We're not tough enough. Oh, you found me. We're not brave enough. Tammy is staring obliviously at the sky, smiling to herself. She startles as you approach. Oh, hello, Muff, she says, putting her hand to her chest. Do you need something? I'm here for Mars's soy sweets. I am. Tammy smiles at you. Oh, it's so nice of you to help out Mars. She's a very important person. Marzipan? She hands you a box wrapped in a pink and yellow scarf. One order of mango soy sweets made fresh this morning. Please tell Mars that she can have the scarf back, okay? She used some of her kudos to nano-print it for me because it's so dusty here, but I think I'm getting used to it now. Tammy smiles again and tucks her hair behind her big elven ears. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. I've already got you. I'm already on to you, bitch. Wait, whoa. Wait, you see I didn't mean to do that, but you see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance of the lounge. You've known her for well your whole life. Back on the ship, you used to play with her, you used to tease her. Sometimes you tug her ears when she wasn't looking, or call her bat brain or rabbit head. But all she ever does is giggle nervously like she wants to be in on the joke, doesn't quite. So she giggles now as you approach and fidgets with her dress. Hello, Muff. Hi, Fennec face. I don't know what that means. Is a fennec a kind of vegetable? You tell her it's a fox with ridiculously big ears and a tiny little brain. Just like a woman. Are they cute? She asks. You meant that, yeah, they are pretty cute. Then thank you. That made her like me more. Tammy always assumes the best intentions in everyone. She's a complete fucking sucker. Sometimes it's a little frustrating. Put that... Equip it! There. Now, I don't know what... how the fuck those work. I don't know what this game is trying to get at. Mars puts her hand out expectantly. Give it here. I ate them all. You did what? Mark, those were mine. Tammy made them for me. I knew you wouldn't be good at delivery. That's what I told Administrator Seek. I think they're still looking for delivery people. If you want to make it up to me, tell Seek I referred you. Just try not to eat your next delivery, dickhead, or whatever she called me. Why would you still recommend me if I literally was just like a huge dick for no reason and ate her shit? Cal is riding around the geoponics garden on his hoverboard. Board comes to sunshine. Maybe that's why my parents can't grow food in the fucking garden. Hi Muff, the real ground's way harder to hover on than ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. Yeah, it sucks. Oh no way, I didn't mean it like that. It's actually really cool. Hovering outside's rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression nearby hill and presents it like it's something amazing. Look at this. It's a skate bowl. Cool. Can I try? Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one. We only got this one from Back to the Future 3. So I don't know if they made any more. You take turns riding around the bowl trying to get up enough speed going down one side to come back up the other. You don't land any tricks. It's hard just staying on the board with this uneven ground, but still fun. Why? What's the gate doing open? Or two, I mean. Thank you, Robo, for correcting me. I don't know, Robo. They keep calling them like ecoponics or something. Like, somehow that means some. I don't know what they expect that. Maybe that is a real thing. I don't know. Geoponics. Isn't that just called farming, though? You step cautiously through the colony gates. Hey there, kiddo. Uncle Tonin blocks your way with a smile. He looks like a fucking transformer. I'm afraid expeditions is off limits for now. It's not safe out there for kids. You'd better toughen up so you can join the squad when you're older. View the map. On your hollow palm. You mean my Pip-Boy? What do you mean hollow palm? What do I want to know about? How about the prosaic plains? This game also kind of makes me want to play Disco Elysium. Prosaic plains lie far to the north of the colony, where the high like a RPG with actually like good writing. I mean, I don't give a shit about any of this. View the bestiary. Float cow? Popeye? Manticore? Whatever. What? Tangent is hunched over her hollow palm, frowning and poking angrily at the air. She speaks without looking up at you. Professor Howe wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog on the colony HoloNet, but I can't find it anywhere. Plants. Tried looking outside. She looks down, then up, and squints her eyes at you. Was that a joke? Well, it's not funny, Muff. I need to finish this bio assignment so I can start in the engineering lab after lunch, and then I have a physics quiz to study for. If You won't help. Go kick a ball or something with the other kids. As you inch away, Tangent has already forgotten about you and is back on her to her hollow palm. I'm exactly autistic enough to pause all of those animal things going to death as to why they're retarded, just not now. What animal things? Want to study together? I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough for anything. Just like in real life. Where am I? Yeah. What do I get? 2 creativity, 2 persuasion. What do I get here? 2 biology, 1 reasoning. I need to get tougher. I need to get more empathy too. Yeah, apply to deliver supplies. Chief Administrator Seek greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Muff. You've never struck me as particularly responsible or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be a good fit for the position of courier? It's New Vegas now. I can carry a lot. Strong for your age, maybe. But, lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job, for now anyways. They use their elegant stylus to note this on their hollow palm. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Alright, so what do I get? 2 organizing. 1 perception. That's interesting. Hey, Corn. What do I do? I have to do just like 1 activity a month, right? I want to get my toughness up to 20. How do I do that? Aha! Shovel dirt. Geoponics. It's your first day in the glorious world of agricultural soil conveyance. Oh boy. Good morning, Muff. Looks like you're working for your old lady. Hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my son. She walks around the geoponics wing and points out where everything. Your job is to... You're a dirt farmer. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky old-fashioned AK-47 towards you. Now, any questions before you stop moving that dirt? Don't we have machines for this? The construction crew's already claimed all the hover lifts. Suffering time. You need to play sports ball. I think it's literally farming. That's it. These are colonists who went through fucking work and they can't figure out how aquaponics works. So yeah, no, they don't have any fucking clue. Like they're just like, yeah, I hear that monsoon season's kind of rough here, but who knows? I guess we'll see. It's like they've heard rumors about it, like in books or something from 100 years ago. We're planet side now. Use your muscles. Nature's hydraulic pistons. Where do I move it again? From over there to there. We had some very precious soil from Earth on the trip, full of all the nutrients and bugs and bacteria our plants need to grow, but it was lost in an accident. The less said, the better. Now we have to make more from scratch using vanilla soil. This is part of the process. Why not use hydroponics? On the ship we grow most of our plants with their roots in the water, and it's true, it was more hygienic that way. Your mom replies. She brushes an insect off her arm, which lets out a loud squeak of objection. But hydroponic systems use too much energy. We generated enough energy to travel through a wormhole, like to establish a base on or a colony on another planet. Like, I think we could grow some fucking hydroponics. Here, we have to grow as much as we can the old-fashioned way. Let's get to work. That's my boy. Your arms start to ache. Rumors from who? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. You know, the thing that shouldn't be... My brother, solar might actually be decent on a fucking planet with 2 suns. Fuck you, Andra. That's a good point, actually. Solar would actually... probably be pretty reliable source of energy if you had a planet with two fucking suns. By the end of the month, you feel utterly drained. And good something, you feel muscles growing already. Alright, here we go. What am I doing now? Looking from this harder card challenge. This harder card challenges option will keep you on your toes. Want to focus on the story? This will place future minigames with a quick coin flip based on your age and skills. You can change. No, I want the harder card challenges. Those are kind of interesting. Goal 8. So like, well, this is just gonna be like easy. +1. Okay, so I got +5 toughness. Does that put me up to 19? Oh, hold on. This joint is getting very short. I don't want to burn myself. I worked well this month. I was victorious. Early pollen. Yep, it's 19. I'm doing it again. The nude brown dirt is pre-ranked, but almost smells good after it. Let's shovel it. I don't know how I won that, but okay. You wake from an afternoon nap. Oh, it's Tammy. You squint into the pink-tinged light slanting through the windows. You must have fallen asleep in the lounge. Tammy's shadow falls across your nest of pillows. Oh, I'm sorry, Muff, she says, giggling. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's just so nice outside with pollen sparkling. Ugh, that makes me just feel itchy just reading it. I wanted to open the windows. You rub your What the fuck are you doing in my bedroom? It's like fucking early in the morning, bitch. You're having the weirdest dream. Since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Auntie Seaton is making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? I have to go tidy the creche first, then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? She skips off. Go get that free candy! It's not, it's you, oh yeah, it's all, oh yeah, I forgot, they're all communists. But I thought it said that you got like a small private room. For resting or something, because when I took a nap, or when I spent like a month recovering, I thought it said something about that, but maybe that was just like in the hospital or something. Here, try we used to have it. You pull off a piece of it. It's just so sweet at first. Your mouth pucker. You never taste anything that's so real. Okay, you wait until everyone is gone, but Tammy never shows up. What? You look down the cotton candy in your hands. It's wilted a little from the humidity, but it's kind of like her hair, you think. Pale pink and so soft. You keep some to give her later because you're a cuck. A little faggot 10-year-old. Fuck you, Tammy. You're relaxing in your family's quarters after dinner. Your mom had to run off on some kind of council. Oh god, that makes me think of the that game, The Council. Don't sordid focus. My dad growing pot back there behind, like behind his shoulder, his like left bicep. So you and your dad are playing a Hollow game together. They're playing a Hollow Live game together. When you're just about ready to head off to bed, your mom head off to bed, your mom returns. You can tell just from the defeated slant of her shoulders that something's gone terribly wrong. Your dad starts to ask her what's happening, and she just sighs and waves him away. She sits down, takes your hand, holding it between her two strong, dirt-creased ones. Muff, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. She starts. Her mouth quivers as she swallows, working on her next words. There was an accident this afternoon in the crash. Your classmate Tammy has died. Oh, my mood went like all the way down. You try to understand her words. Tammy dead? That's not possible. You suddenly remember the cotton candy you were saving. That's why she didn't stand us up. She was just dead. Oh man, I feel better about myself now. Pink and fluffy, just like her hair. You put your hand in your pocket to get it, but what comes out is a sticky, dark, red lump of hard goo. You stare at your mind blank. Ask what happened. Your mom tells you as simply as possible that Timmy, well, you can watch for yourself on Live Leak. Was killed by an electric shock from a broken hollow projector. It was just an accident. You press her for more for an explanation. The little girl is dead. Someone you'd grown up with. You're 10, dude. She wasn't sick or anything. You just saw her swimming, but she was right there. Why? Your mom's eyes are sad when she tells you sometimes there's no reason why. Early pollen. Mid pollen. I'm not very happy. I'm stressed out. I need to take a month off. But when I get back, oh yeah. Child sitting in your mom's flower. Get the fuck out of my mom's flowers, dude. It's clearly been crying all morning like a little bitch. And probably all yesterday too, because he's always acting like a little bitch. He and Tammy were really close. Boo-hoo. Look. My friend died suddenly, went in a car accident when I was 10. And, you know, I got over it for like in a couple hours. It's fine. You just move on. He and Tammy were, whenever you guys used to play house in the crochet, I still don't know what that means. Tammy was always the mommy and Cal was the daddy. And that's when the abuse would happen. Even though you were just little kids, you kind of always giggle about how obviously they were going to be together forever like a princess and a knight. Not like my mommy and daddy. I miss her too. Me too, he sniffs, looking up. You can see how me really, really too. That doesn't make sense, you retard. Tammy always liked these flowers. Sometimes I pick some for her. Don't tell your mom, okay? Tears well up and slowly leak out of his eyes. He doesn't even blink. He just stares at the flowers as tears run down his cheeks. I give him some space. You need some time off, dude. Can you believe Tammy died? Dis asks morbidly. I heard Chief Engineer Instant tell someone about it. Tammy got shocked by a broken hollow projector, the one in the crush with the dancing teddy bear, remember? When she touched it, she got chucked all the way across the room. And bam, she was dead before she even landed. Wow, really? Yeah, I mean, it's too bad she's gone, she was nice. But that's kind of a cool way to die. It kind of is. I thought you were dead. Oh no, you're a anemone. Stupid planet, stupid gun, stupid everything. It's not fair. Kids aren't supposed to die, says the... No, that's the one thing about this game, is it's like, kids keep referring to themselves as kids, which is not something kids ever do. Tang, who is, best love interest potential so far, I think. Unless there's something about her I'm not sure about yet. She looks upset. It shouldn't have happened. What happened to Tammy shouldn't have been possible. There was no reason for that hollow projector to break. Professor House said it was just recently serviced and nothing was wrong with it before. It just blew up for no reason. Nobody would have wanted to hurt her, so why? How? It doesn't add up. She's like a conspiracy theorist. Sorry, Muff. I want to think about this some more. I hate when I can't find the answer. I want to help her out. I'm thinking about Tammy. She would sit down the hill there in that spot in the sun. Every morning she'd stare for hours in the sun, doing nothing to be happy. I miss her too. And now she dead. How that fair? Of all people, how come it had to be my friend? Oh, it's a weird way, kind of spin to put on it, but I guess. I'm gonna go to school. No, actually, I need to rest. I took the month off. The colony is going to hold a funeral for Tammy. Do you want to attend? If you don't feel up to it, you could just skip it and take the month off instead, or you could get back to work. Tammy who? You hear from the others that the funeral service was beautiful. Just like how you used to do it in space, Tammy's body got put in the colony recycler and all the stuff got ground up to be added to the colony's fields. That way she'll never really be gone. Tammy, the first human to be buried in alien soil. The first colonist to truly become one with your new home. Wow, that's fucking dark. Why did you guys want me to play this? You find a hefty red Xeno egg, okay? Wait. Okay. It's weird. Like, I can't imagine this getting, like, degenerate. Like, it's taken, like, such, like, a kind of, like, dark tone. I want to do... this one. Oh, come on. What? What? I didn't know I was on time limit. Who dis? Yes, dis. I need you to figure out where he's been disappearing. Ever since we landed, I barely see him anymore. He doesn't even come home at night sometimes, and well, I'm not on very good terms with my brother of late, but people are becoming worried. You get the feeling Tang is the one who's worried, but she wasn't one to admit it. I'll talk to him. He probably won't tell you. Newton's apple. He won't even... She swears. Like, that's a swear. He won't even talk to me anymore. You may have to follow him. I would, but everyone in the lab would know I was gone. No one cares where he goes during the day. Alright, so we've got a mission to follow. Anemone is running around the sports ball court, touching her hand to the ground at each corner. 18, she counts. 19, when she reaches 20, she collapses into the grass and checks her hollow palm. I'm training. Thanks for explaining that. My big bro says I have to get my legs climatized to the planet if I'm going to be team captain like him. Here, I got something for you. Do I? I don't know. Want to train together? On your way to the sports ball pitch, Anemone shares a story about the time her brother Com once spiked the ball so hard that he broke Utopia's nose back when she used to play sports ball too. She describes in gory detail, telling a violent tale, -2 to neighboring talkie cards. But don't go easy on me. That's why we have med beds, right? Plus I might get a cool scar. She thumbs a blue scaled scar in her jaw right under her ear. Alright. Hey Dad, what's up? Your mom. Oh, God, not my mom. Muff, I know we said you're mature enough to decide your own schedule now, but don't prove us wrong. If I find out you've just been playing Halo games in our quarters all day, I swear, but Mom... I'm gonna say, but I am. I spoke with your teacher. Hal wants to see you in class more often. You can pick any subject, Muff, but I want you to study hard and try your best to excel at whatever you decide to do. The colony is too small to support layabouts and freeloaders. Hey, Dad. Dust is such a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usually lush, autumnal jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm and, you guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you wake up and home after your sleep, so you're home to visit them or if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry. Well, hey, I really, it does make me feel like sexually uncomfortable. When he calls me that. I don't know why, but your dad greets you cheerily. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are gathering crops from actual Vertumnan dirt this week. Not really. Well, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, he says with a grin. Next week is he just handled me being a total dick just fine. Next week is the Vertumnalia Festival. There will be a talent show and a science fair. I'm sure you're eager to participate, Muff. Maybe you can win for best frowny face. Good comeback, Dad. You tell Dis that his sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing off to. His eyes flit briefly to yours, then he stares vaguely off towards the engineering wing where his sister's reading on her hollow palm between classes. Say anything. She's worried about you. She doesn't care about me. Tangent's just worried she'll get in trouble if I don't come home one day. She doesn't care about anything about her schoolwork. You better tell me or else. Just looks down, patch of bobble buds sprouting from a crack in the wall. I don't have to tell you. Just leave me alone. No. Despite the heat, this remains covered from head to toe in black. It's not that hot. I don't know. Does this interest you? No. I don't think it did. I think I just wasted that, but oh well. I found something you might like. Never mind. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll go to class. Where did I want to get up? Welcome, Muff. Professor Hal greets you. I hope you all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities, history, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if you're lucky, we'll have a little ancient earth poetry too. By the way, if anyone's interested in taking engineering classes, please register through Congruence's scheduling system. When you have a chance, she'll be helping me teach them. This assignment's an easy one, Hal says with a yawn, because I was up late reading Congruence of Subterminal and could use a nap. I'd like you to write an essay on what the Vertumna colony means to you. Just doodle instead of write. Freedom, equality, democracy. You list all the keywords you can think of to describe an ideal government. Did you say freedom yet? Although you aren't totally sure if the colony's government is a real democracy. You know the council votes on things, but you don't get to vote. And who chooses the council members anyway? The governor? Who chooses the governor? The council? You may be just a kid, but you could tell you're missing something here. It's where it all started. It's time for Vertumnalia. Uticott and the Council have called a festival of in Earth's history, whoever the fuck this character is, Uticott? In Earth's history, Vertumnum was known as the god of seasons. I don't yawn. You start to tune the speech after that. The music get up on stage one time. Say something. When it's your mother Flu's turn, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown for Vertumnum's soil. Oh god, everyone's gonna die, aren't they? Your eyes go to the feast table. Aboard the stratosphere, it would have been mostly soy-based food from the nanoprinters, spiced up with what precious fruits and vegetables could grow in the small growing bays. This year the earth plants look even less robust than usual, but they're supplemented by some Vertumnan plants you've come to appreciate. Juicy watame pods and booby fruits and slabs of mushrooms. My internet? No, it looks like I did drop some frames. I don't know exactly when though. She takes stage on the council. What is a festival without festivities? Professor Howell and Security Chief Rev organized three-part Good luck, children. Which one do you join? Bot wrestling? Which I would totally own at. Talent show. Science fair. Also watch competition. Competition gym. What is my... Creativity is only 5. Reasoning 10. But toughness is 24. I guess I could do science fair. I might. Well, let's do that. A bot wrestling. What? I don't know what that really means. Also. A bot wrestling contest. This ship has been a classic competition for years. This has been a classic... God, you can tell I'm getting sleepy. This has been a classic competition for years on the ship. Someone has rigged up a hydraulic lifting bot to slowly stretch out, increasing strength over time. Aim is to see how long you can hold it closed using the aim part of your body before it pops open. And Emily and Cal are competing. Cal doesn't like that but he does love bot wrestling. Wrestle that bot. Wrestle that bot. What am I doing? Oh, just another one of these, huh? Goal 47. Why do I want to lower that? Doesn't make any sense. Fuck you, I forgot about that. Yeah. Anemone's brother Com is the judge and awards bonus points for techniques as well as brute strength. You sit on a hydraulic bot and use your weight at first, but wallows so much eventually tosses you off. Anemone uses a strong leg hold technique. It lasts 30 seconds longer than you do before the bot finally escapes her grip. Com declares her the winner. She offers you her hand and pulls it back at the last second for a runaway, cackling maybe next year. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much needed break. During the fierce heat of dust, a few days rest is exactly what you feel refreshed. Early dust. I think that's a good place to end us to stop this game. I don't understand. I still don't understand what I'm playing. Fundamentally. Yeah. I'm falling asleep while I'm playing it. Like, I thought it was gonna be like some kind of weird degenerate shit, but so far it's like just like poor, like badly written visual novel drama, teenage girl stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like it's like The Shining, where it's like, you know, like a long burn. Like a long, slow burn. And it's gonna explode into some kind of weird shit. And it will be like all the more effective for it. But I don't think that based on what I've read so far, I doubt the author of the story has that kind of artistic capability. I want to thank everyone that came out. I don't know. Should I keep playing this game? Should I go back to Signalist? There's always also Bully. The Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium might actually be a good game. It's kind of be a good game to start the year with, because, well, how many people started the year waking up super hungover trying to find their clothes and remember what they did the night before? And I've never actually beaten that game. I've tried streaming it several times, but it always gets very mixed reactions out of people, it seems. But personally, I love it. Anyways, I hope to see everyone again very soon. Like the channel, you do all that stupid shit. It actually helps more than you think. You know, engage with the community, the Sordid Squad community. It'll be good. It'll be good for your mental health. Take it easy.